met Chelsea and met up, found out about Realtor Red last year when you all had the College for Texans movie going nowhere. And I was very impressed, and I was excited that we had something like that local that we could share with our high school students, our pre-college students. After that, Chelsea and I chatted, about how much we enjoyed it and how many more things there were out there. That there were so many issues confronting teenagers that there are many more stories to be told. And we came up with the brainchild of having this run as a special summer film camp. And this camp would allow our trio students, the Talent Search, the Upward Bound Math Science students, to have an opportunity to work with the Realtor Red college students.
Anything that helps expand a young person's mind in a positive way is great, and this opportunity for them, is wonderful. I just wish they had, more of this for the students.
Once this project was completed, we were going to have a film, a short film that could be used as a trigger for discussions with high school students out of the public schools.
I think it's a good message for her, and I like where she uses a beer bottle to put the letter on the post out. I think that was a nice touch.
Good. Thank you.
Especially the ending, Joey dies. That kind of like made the point clearer. Coming across everything else that usually happens here in the Valley. Teen pregnancy, abusive relationships, and drunk driving.
Nobody likes to be preached at, least of all high school students. But there are some things and some dangers that we really need to discuss at length with students to help them, guide them in making choices that will be beneficial for them.
When we first started reading the script cold, some of the lines seemed a little cheesy and it seemed a little off, but you gave us so much freedom in fixing our lines. If it didn't feel right, well, what feels right? What would you say? And I think that's what helped, making it more real. I have no problem in the believability of any of the characters.
I don't mind the way you played that. I want you to see the burning bed, see if you can do the snapping from in her, on her, and then trying to manipulate her, to what you did, which is reel her into guilt. Thought you loved, which is what you did there.
Would you think the guilt would be better than the manipulation?
It's possible. It was working here.
I was very impressed because the last, like a little bit before this, I did a movie trailer, and the movie trailer, it was fun and everything. It was really fun, but the problem was there wasn't a lot of seriousness in it. They weren't striving for as much perfection as Chelsea did.
Right before the shoulder.
Like you got hit in the face,
okay?
give him a blood capsule.
And you can put it could be one of these things.
And you can easily pick that.
And you need, look, you're the sender, you're the receiver.
Okay.
Dubbed in choreography, that's what you are. And you have to fake. Otherwise, he has to do more, and you could get hurt.
I liked a lot of the way Chelsea coached because she was able to bring out the actress in me because I hadn't done it for a while. And so with her firmness, I was really able to bring out this character because I think I work better with people that are firm with me and say, you need to do this, you need to do that. Constructive criticism. And she didn't cut me down. She really built me up into the actress that I became for this film.
All right, that was excellent. I got chills the second time. How does everybody feel? What do you think?
I like Andrea screaming.
I like Andrea screaming. That is making me. That's making the scene for me.
So
well,
you
no,
like
the guys are making the scene for me too. Everything's making the scene for me. This whole thing is really working really well.
Chelsea's directing, wow. It's everything I expected. She's tough. She's tough, but she knows what she wants, and it seems like she knows what she's doing, and it's good. I like that. It's not messy. She's organized. It's what I had expected.
She's like everywhere at once sometimes, and I think that's cool. But because she still maintains focus. Like at the end of the day, we always get what we're trying to do done. And having that many rookies working for you, I'm sure can't be that easy.
I had never worked with students. I am so militant in the way that I work and so disciplined and so driven that I worry that my ability to work with students is compromised because I'm not touchy-feely, sensitive. I'm very, very straightforward. I want a pen, I want a flashlight, I want a pocket knife, I want it there.
It was definitely a change from what we regularly see in South Texas in the Valley. Things are usually very lenient down here, and being on the set was probably a complete 180 for these kids. Very strict, very on time, and everything has to be to the T.
Every one of these areas that you're going to be getting exposure to, every single one of them is an art unto itself. In this case, you answer to your crew leads. That's the area of expertise in that particular day that you're learning.
What's wrong here?
This isn't. It's my own building.
Something's wrong with this. I learned things about myself, like the way I work with different kinds of people, because not all the interns work the same way. Some of them are a little bit more shy, some are a bit more outgoing, some are more willing, some are more kick back. So like some of them were a challenge to work with, trying to get them engaged.
I had to reiterate everything I said and say it again, and then one more time again. So it was challenging in that sense, that I had to make sure that I wasn't leaving anything out.
I would forget they've never done this before, so I just assumed, like, I'd show them once, okay, and that's it, and then they're off from there. And because of that, there's mistakes made on the time sheets, time code sheets, and just kind of threw everything off, and but it was interesting working with them.
These are all my awesome notes. They do say something, I'm sure of it.
My journal, I think I wrote like 24 pages already.
We're gonna do
Real?
that.
What did it make you think?
That's not the way it's supposed to be.
In a relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah? So that was pretty hard to take?
Oh, that's
Abigail's acting is really, really good. Like,
Yeah.
you can see the face and it's like, whoa.
It's pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
where all the plants are.
You should know that the actor Joey really had a difficult time doing this role, because it's everything contrary to what he believes and what he's been taught. The only reason he handled Andrea, the actress, as much as he did was because she asked him to.
It's very difficult because I know at first he didn't want to hurt me, or he wanted to be as gentle as he could with me, and I had to tell him, really choke me.
This happened yesterday. I got kind of, you can't really see this one, but it hurts from falling down on the ground a lot outside. And then this one was from the hallway scene yesterday.
We were watching the dailies last night with you choking your counterpart.
Yeah.
We were pretty scared there. You actually got a pretty good grip on her.
That was really hard for me. Pretty much my character was the complete opposite of who I really am and everything. I don't believe in showing any aggression at all to women and stuff, and I don't believe in like completely losing control like that.
It really, really shocked me. Like I got goosebumps just by watching it. It was intense. I had never seen anything like it.